Are we on? That red light on the front means it's on? Woo! Okay, well, good day to you all out there in OVRDRVN type land. Gonna have a look at the Fernandes Sustainer kit. It's a very cool system, originally invented by Floyd Rose, I believe, one of the many things that he did. But yeah, Fernandes install it in their guitars, but they also make it available as a little aftermarket kit. And this guitar here that I'm playing, you've seen it in the Floyd Rose string change video, actually has one installed. Now, what the kit involves, or entails as it were, is a circuit board. Most guitars need some sort of additional routing. As you can see, this one, either the rear control cavity extended a little. And that circuit board is then connected to the pickups, special 5-way switch that comes with it, all the controls that you could possibly need. The only thing that is actually not part of the kit is the middle single coil pickup, which you'll assume as you're putting it into a guitar you probably already have one. So this is actually running the stock Fernandes kit humbucker that comes with it, and in the neck position is the neck pickup slash driver for the sustainer. And the way it works is that regardless of where the 5-way switch is positioned, as soon as I engage the sustainer with this mini switch here, it automatically configures the controls so the bridge pickup is listening, as it were, and the neck pickup is driving the strings. Now, the way this whole system works is it's a bit like an EBow. So any of you out there who know what an EBow is, it's a handheld device that will agitate, as it were, a string, but just one string, and you have to hold it in your hand. This system being built into the guitar can agitate all 6 strings if you want them to, and it doesn't stop you playing conventionally. Now let's show you what it can do to start off with, and then we'll go through the finer points. So this guitar's natural sustain with the sustainer off. I'm running through a mildly overdriven tube amp here. You'll see what's going on. So a decent sustain, but it does tail off, you know, pretty obviously. Now I'm going to turn the sustainer on now, and you notice there's actually 2 switches here. This one quite simply is a 2-position switch, just activates the sustainer on and off. And then this switch is a 3-position switch, and this is a feature of this particular kit. It's the 401 model kit, which is the same sustainer system as Fernandes feature in their elite model guitars and so on. Actually gives me in the upper position, a sustain of the note that I am actually playing. In the bottom position, it gives me like an octave harmonic, and in the middle position, it gives a blend of those 2 sounds. So let me just hold a note, and we'll hear what it does. So as you can hear, you could go and have a bite and come back, and that one would definitely still be going. Thanks for the thumbs up, buddy. Now, go to the middle position here. I'll go right to the bottom here. You can hear that octave shift to the harmonic there. And then to the blended position, I think this is probably the most natural sounding, you know, sort of guitar to amp feedback effect. And it will literally go until the battery runs out. There is nothing to stop those notes ringing. I just sustained everything on the G string, but just to show you it does work all over the place. thing about this, unlike, like say, the EBO, very clever little piece of kit, but outdated now, is there is nothing to prevent me just playing normally, and then when I want to sustain a note, that's when the sustainer does the work. Alright, so I can play melody. And then it'll take over when I want it to. So, what controls do I have on the guitar here that we haven't mentioned yet? If you notice, I actually have, if Pete can zoom in on this, 2 volume controls. You get that? The reason being, quite simply, is that the actual kit comes with 3 controls. Master volume, your tone control for the middle, and this control is actually the sustainer intensity control. So you can govern sort of how quickly that sustainer kicks in and how strongly it kicks in. I never use tone controls. I mean, as Mitch says quite rightly, who does? I mean, other than Eric Clapton when he's stoned. But we'll edit that one, or bleep it or something. Anyway.
No, that's staying in.
The woman tone. Anyway, you know, I just don't use them, so I just snipped it out of the circuit and just went with the master volume and the intensity, and that's how it works. Simple as that. Everybody should have one. They're awesome. You can just do ridiculous single string things like this.